The former MVP, think about how his career path was altered by injuries, but this story is one of perseverance.
Now here's Rose. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shoots over Young. Off target from the baseline.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And about Derrick Rose, how can you not respect the passion he has for this game, Doris?
Almost unmatched, B.A. He's been with a few teams, and every time he gives everything he has to winning. This is not the ultra superstar that he was at the beginning of his career when he won that MVP, but he's still highly productive.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by New York. Here's D. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Randall, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Hart comes in for Barrett. Grimes, he's checked in for Murray. And quickly subbed in for Rose. Hart can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
The best way to get... Look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Young against Quickly. Fires for three. And it's Brunson with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Got it.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Hart. Back to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:56 left in the second. Just 5 on the clock to stop the run. They get the rebound.
Well, Julius Randle knows how to get to the offensive window and create shots.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Pass to D from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. On the court right now for the Knicks. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. DeJounte Murray is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Hartenstein in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Murray. Pass to Barrett. Pulls it. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York. New York keeps possession, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Rose with it, and Capella picks him up defensively.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Brunson against Murray. 5 to shoot. Pass to D. Pulls up. And the jumper falls for him. He has 45 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
The rebound by Murray. The Knicks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Outside Barrett. Back to Murray. To the inside. 13 feet out. Barrett missing again.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's D. Oh, he finds himself. Wide open and drills it.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
On the wing, Bay. Pass to D. Up and in on the layup.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Here's Barrett beyond the arc. Capella with a rebound.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rose with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. The three, Barrett. Rebound Atlanta.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Who poked away. Outside Young. Pass to D. Doesn't go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the paint. Shoots a fadeaway. Randall can't hit. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's D, defended by Murray. Another bucket! Wow!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Yep, count it.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Pass to Barrett. And again, the Knicks missing.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's D. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Rose against Young. Rose, the pass to Murray. Over Brunson. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist from Rose.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Young's got 5.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Young against Rose. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Just can't find the shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. Murray connects. The jumper drops. Murray's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's D, guarded by Barrett. Here's D. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. For the Knicks, Collins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Hart comes in for Barrett and quickly subbed in for Rose. New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Outside Murray. Pass to Hart. Now Collins. He's covered by Bay. Back to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Young. Tries again. Here's D. He's covered by Hart. Doubled by Hart. Outside for Bay. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. Bay's got his third basket of the night.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Murray. Fires the three. Can't hit that one.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so it's Atlanta, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Made a run, settle down, okay? Scores.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trae Young, Saddiq Bey out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's D in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Murray passes to Hart. Back to Murray. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Here's D. Inside. Here's Bey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Grimes. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
Roby, he's checked in for New York. Quickly comes in for DeJounte Murray. He's off on the second, and Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
D gets the bucket.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so it's New York with it. Pass to Grimes. Now it's Hart. Here's Roby. Quickly from outside. No luck on that one. Here's D. He's covered by Hart. Down low. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Roby. Pass to Grimes. Takes the three. D pulls it in. The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Hart finds quickly over Young, and it's quickly. That time on the assist from Hart.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Young from long range. The shot, no good. So New York will take it the other way now. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's quickly with a miss.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And that one's good for Brunson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Grimes. Hard up top. The three is up. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Takes it inside. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Bey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat. But with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bassey's checked in. That's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's D. Oh, hey, how about that? And he dunks it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And what? What a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive just another of his great plays this game.
Here's Hart. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Pass to Bey. There's the drive. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. Have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Grimes, following the score by Atlanta. It's Hart on the wing to halt the run. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Brunson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Roby. Pass to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Clock at 6. Shoots over Young. And that... one's good. Quickly's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, just what they were looking for right there. That's not a shot he's going to miss.
Here's D. 1:44 left in the fourth. Good. He hits again.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Pass to Grimes. Outside Hart. And here's Quickly, guarded by Young. Quickly against Bey. For 3. D pulls it in. And it's Atlanta's ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big... Big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for D.
And you have to love how he controlled the key, piling up blocks and putting fear into opposing shooters.
Toppin, he's checked in for Hart. Toppin outside. Quickly outside. Here's Bassey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's D, guarded by Toppin. Here's D. And again, it's Atlanta.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Quickly against Young.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
D. Offline. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really shows what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForge.